Hi, Janet. It's Beverly here. How are you doing?
Hi, Beverly. I'm doing really great. Finally settled a whole moving house thingy. So much work, so I'm so happy it's done. And I can enjoy the new house as well. I heard about your pregnancy from Troy. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, yes, I couldn't be happier. After waiting for years for this baby, my husband and I are finally going to have our little one. I'm so glad you're done with the move as well. I'm sorry I couldn't help much. Things have been crazy these past few weeks, especially with the pregnancy and all the excitement of becoming a new mom.
Don't worry about it. I'm just thrilled for you. If you ever need any help, please don't hesitate to let me know. Now that we live close by, I'll be able to see you and Mary more often. I'm happy to assist in any way I can.
That's very kind of you, Janet. Speaking of living close by and moving into a new house, I actually have a favor to ask. It might sound a bit unusual.
Hey, nothing is ever too unusual when it's for family. What do you need?
So, you're aware that my husband's business hasn't been doing well lately, and we're currently living in a small flat. It's getting increasingly uncomfortable, especially with the pregnancy and all. I feel that I can only have a healthy pregnancy if I'm in a more comfortable living situation. I know you just moved into a new place, and I've heard that it's a great place. I was wondering if you could let me stay there for a few weeks until my husband finds us a new place.
Of course you can, Beverly. I understand what it's like to struggle and feel uncomfortable. I know you want the best for the baby.
Are you sure, Janet? I really hate to trouble you with all of this. It's quite embarrassing to ask.
No, I'm very sure. Please don't feel embarrassed. I told you I'd help as much as I can, and I'm more than happy to do so.
Thank you so much, Janet.
I'll be joining Beverly as well. I know she's going to be staying in your house for a few weeks until they find a new place. My daughter is pregnant, and I think she deserves to have her mother around to take care of her. So I'll be joining her. Please prepare a room for me too.
Oh, I see. Does Beverly know about this? I also need to speak to Troy about it.
Why do you need to ask Troy or Beverly? I'm your mother-in-law, and if I decide to stay in your house, you better believe I'll make it work. I'll take your master bedroom with the big windows and a private bathroom.
That's actually my room with Troy. I can offer you the second guest room.
What? The one meant for nannies and the maid? Don't disrespect me like that. You can have that room. I'll take the larger one. After all, this is my son's house, and I can't be living in the smallest room.
All right, I'll prepare the larger room for you. I'll also ask Troy to pick you up after work. Hey, honey. Have you heard from Beverly?
You mean about her pregnancy? I'm thrilled for her. It's been her dream for ages.
Absolutely. It's amazing news, and I'm so happy for her. But there's something else. She's going to be staying with us for a few weeks.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's really nice of you to offer our place to my sister.
I thought it would be a good idea. Plus, it'll be nice to have some company. I get a bit lonely when you're at work, so having her around will be a good distraction. But there's one more thing.
What's up?
Well, your mom will also be staying with us. I know it's sudden, right? She didn't offer her bigger house to Beverly.
That is strange. What's the reason for that?
I think she just wanted the whole family together. Anyway, we might have to give up the nanny's room for a few weeks. Your mom wants to stay in our room.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's a bit unusual, but I don't want our guests to feel uncomfortable. They won't be here for long, so we can manage. We'll move back once they're gone.
All right, if you think it's best. I'll pick up Mom tomorrow, but I might not make it home tonight. Work has been really hectic.
Again? You weren't home all day yesterday, and today looks the same.
I know. I'm sorry, honey. I'll do my best to come home early tomorrow.
Hey, Beverly. Have you seen my cat, Snow White? I haven't spotted him around today.
Nope, I haven't seen him today. I was out with Mom since this morning. Maybe he wandered off or something. Cats can be pretty elusive, you know?
He wouldn't just run away. I always keep the door closed. Wait, which door did you use when you left this morning with Mom?
We used the back door because Mom's car was parked back there. Oh no.
Did you make sure to close it behind you?
I think I did, but there's a chance I might have forgotten. We were in a hurry. Wait, I remember closing it, but I came back for my hat, and I think I forgot to close the door. My bad.
Oh no. He must have slipped out the back door. I even put up a sign saying, "Please keep the door shut or the cat will escape."
It was an honest mistake. I genuinely forgot to close the door. I'll be more careful next time.
Yeah, please do. Snow White means a lot to me. Now I'll have to go look for him. I hope he's not too far away. I can't bear the thought of losing him.
I really hope you find him. I'm sorry about this.
By the way, it's been about a week. Do you have a better idea of when you'll be moving into the new place, as you mentioned before?
We'll be moving out soon. My mom gave us a nice place to live, and it's currently undergoing some renovations.
Got it. Thanks. Hi, honey. It's been a rough day for me today.
What's wrong? Did something happen? Do you want me to come home?
Snow White is missing. Beverly accidentally left the back door open when she left the house with Mom this morning, and it seems like Snow White ran away.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, honey. That's really irresponsible of Beverly. She should be home helping you look for the cat instead of being out right now. I can't leave work at the moment, but I'll assist in finding the cat as soon as I can.
It's okay, honey. I'll start searching for him again soon. I'm just frustrated because we put up a sign reminding everyone to keep the door closed. By the way, they've been staying with us for a while. Perhaps it's time to ask them to leave? We haven't even had the chance to enjoy our new house since we've been staying in the nanny's room all this time. I did talk to Beverly, and she mentioned your mom is gifting her a new house, which is currently under renovation. I guess they'll be moving out soon.
All right, honey. Keep me updated about Snow White, okay?
Okay. Also, I was thinking we could go to the fair this Sunday for some fun.
This Sunday? I can't make it. I have plans with a friend.
A friend? Who? Sunday is usually our day to spend time together.
You don't know him. Maybe next time.
Hey, Mary. I was just wondering, did you happen to see my new necklace in the living room? It's the gold one that Troy got for me. I left it on the table briefly while I went to water the plants, but when I returned, it was gone.
Are you suggesting that I took it? Do you think I'd want to steal your stuff? How dare you accuse me?
I'm asking because you were the only one in the house with me this morning, so I thought maybe you noticed it.
What do you mean? I wasn't even in the house with you. Besides, If I wanted a gold necklace, I'd just buy one for myself. Why would I take yours? I could afford an even more expensive one if I wanted.
But I saw you coming home early this morning. It was caught on the front camera of the house. I'm not accusing you of stealing. I just wanted to know if you'd seen it.
No, I see what's going on here. You want my daughter and me out of your house, don't you? You put on this kind facade, allowing us to stay in your house, but deep down, you want us gone because you think you're better than us. I've noticed the way you talk to Beverly as well. It's clear how jealous you are of how her and how much more loved she is compared to you.
I'm not jealous of Beverly at all. I'm genuinely happy about her pregnancy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Accusing me of stealing is going too far. I'm going to talk to Troy about this. He's been urging me to have you stay longer, so he won't be pleased to hear you want to leave.
Really? Troy has been begging you? I find that hard to believe.
If you don't trust me, you can ask him.
Hey, what's going on? My mom called me and said that you were disrespectful to her.
Yeah, I had a feeling she'd do that. I didn't do anything wrong, though. I just asked her if she'd seen my necklace. That's it.
That escalated quickly. I'm sorry she reacted that way. Did you manage to find the necklace?
No, I haven't. I've searched everywhere and I'm getting frustrated. It's strange that it's gone missing. Also, something seems a bit off.
What do you mean?
I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I've noticed that she's been leaving the house late at night and coming back early in the morning lately. I didn't mention it earlier, but when I brought it up, she got defensive and denied it.
That is strange. Maybe she's just going for late night walks or meeting up with friends. She's done that before, spending hours talking. Maybe that's why she's returning in the morning.
Yeah, I guess it's still odd. It's been a tough week. I couldn't find my cat, and now my necklace is missing. One more thing. Your mom told me you've been begging them to stay longer. I'm a bit confused. Is that true?
No, it's not like that. I just didn't want them to feel unwelcome, you know? So I pretended like I wanted them to stay longer. But both you and I know that we want them gone. Don't worry about it.
All right. It just seems like you're giving them false hope. Now she thinks you want her to stay, and she might not want to leave at all.
I'll handle it, no worries.
You've been away from home a lot lately. I miss our good times.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy. Maybe next time. I'm sorry.
Beverly, where are you? How could you leave the stove on? Are you out of your mind? Do you want to burn the house down?
Hey, Janet. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Did I leave the stove on? I can't remember.
What are you even saying? You were the only one at home earlier. Where are you right now?
I'm with my mom in the car. I'm not sure where we're headed because I just woke up from a nap. Did I actually leave the stove on? It might have been an accident while making tea, and I probably forgot to turn it off. I'm really sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
Are you serious? What do you mean you didn't do it on purpose? Do you realize how dangerous this is? You could have burned the entire house down. I could forgive you for accidentally letting my cat out, but almost causing a fire? This is unacceptable.
I genuinely apologize, Janet. I must have forgotten. I can't recall what happened. I remember making tea, but then I just woke up. The medication my doctor prescribed is making me forgetful and dizzy.
I've tried to be understanding, Beverly. I allowed you to stay in my house, hoping we could become good friends and be more comfortable together. But instead, you've caused multiple issues, and your mom hasn't been very kind either. I don't understand why I deserve this treatment, but I've had enough.
Janet, are you asking me to leave? I'm really sorry, but I can't move out just yet. The house is still being renovated, and my mom said I can't move in.
I'm sorry, Beverly, but I can't continue like this. Please find a new place by tomorrow and let your mom know the same.
You're unbelievable. How could you kick me and my daughter out? You won't get away with this. I'll make sure you're the one leaving this house.
Mary, I've had enough of your behavior. You're the one who's leaving my house, and you're not welcome back.
Oh, you think you're so clever. I'll prove who's in charge here. Let's see if your ego remains intact or if you end up begging me on your knees.
Say whatever you want. I won't be begging you.
Janet, what the heck?
What?
You slapped my mom and tried to push her down the stairs. Why would you do that? That's a serious crime. Were you trying to hurt her, you witch?
What on earth? I have no idea what you're talking about. Your mom must be making this up to get me out of the house.
You know that's not true, Janet. You've been wanting her out of the house for a while. What were you thinking?
I asked them to leave because Beverly left the stove on, and your mom has been treating me disrespectfully every day. I didn't deserve that.
Regardless of the reasons, it doesn't excuse being abusive. That's it. You have to leave the house. I need some space to cool down. My sister is pregnant, and this is too much for her to handle.
Why are you kicking me out? I didn't do anything wrong.
If you don't leave, I might have to call the police. We can discuss this once things have settled down, but right now, I can't face you at all.
I can't believe this. You're just like them. I need to talk to you about something important.
I was actually planning to message you too. I have something important to discuss.
Hold on. What's on your mind?
It's about Troy. He's been cheating on you.
What? Is this because he thinks I tried to harm your mom?
No, it's been going on for a while. Even before that incident. I only recently found out a few days ago.
How did you find out? And who's involved?
I saw it with my own eyes. I had my suspicions, but I thought I was wrong. The medication my doctor prescribed has been affecting my judgment, but I'm sure about this now. I caught them together when I returned earlier than expected to your house.
Who is it?
It's someone you know.
I can't think of anyone.
It's my husband, Janet.
What? Are you serious? Oh my god. I can't believe it. No wonder he's been working late all the time. No wonder he wanted you guys to stay in our house as long as you wanted, so he could spend time with your husband. No wonder he avoided me. It all adds up now. I can't believe this. I'm heartbroken.
You're the only person I could talk to about this. I know we've had our disagreements in the past. I'm truly sorry about your cat and the stove incident. My mind has been a mess ever since I started taking these pills from the doctor.
These pills you mentioned. Can you show me a photo of them?
Here it is.
Beverly, how long have you been taking these? And which doctor prescribed them?
My mom got them for me from my doctor. She said they're good for the baby.
Beverly, those are sleeping pills. I used to take them back in college for my insomnia. They're not safe to use during pregnancy. They come with a lot of side effects.
My mom must have swapped the labels. But I don't understand why she'd do that to me.
I do. You see, I've been wanting to tell you that your mom has a gambling addiction. Over the last few months, she's lost a significant amount of money and even her house, which is why she's been wanting to stay at our place for as long as possible. I know she promised to get you a house and actually bought it when she had a big win, but she ended up losing it. You won't be getting that house she promised you. Your mom has lost everything.
How do you know all of this?
I began to suspect it when I noticed she'd leave the house at odd hours. My suspicions grew when I lost my gold necklace. I followed her the next day and found out she's been gambling. She actually stole my necklace and sold it for money to feed her habit. As for the pills, I think she gave them to you to keep you drowsy, leading to those dangerous mistakes that would cause arguments and give her a reason to kick me out.
This is beyond awful, Janet. I can't live with these people anymore. My husband cheated on me with my own brother, and my mom is a gambler who tried to harm me with sleeping pills for her own benefit. Oh my gosh, I can't stay there anymore. I need to leave.
Pull yourself together, Beverly. If you leave now, they'll win. They'll succeed in hurting us.
It really hurts, Janet. I'm crushed. The folks I put my trust in turned out to be backstabbers. They claim to have my best interests at heart, but in reality, they've betrayed me.
I understand, Beverly. I feel the same way. But we can't let things happen like that. We should plan to get back at them for the pain they've caused.
I have a gender reveal party coming up next week, and we've invited a lot of people. My husband's family and friends will be there, as well as my family. My mom also invited her friends. She's been trying to seal a business deal with my uncle. If he finds out about all of this, he'll likely back out.
Right. The perfect moment to expose everything.
Exactly. Instead of revealing the baby's gender, we'll unveil their cheating photos, my mom's gambling addiction, and how she attempted to harm me.
I'll be there for you, Beverly.
You dumb crazy thing. I knew it was you all along. I recognized your car following me. How could you humiliate me in front of everyone and sabotage my business deal?
Life has a way of humbling even the proudest, Mary. I'm sorry, but the tables have turned. And now I'm the one in control.
Screw you. Not only did you wreck my business deal and my friendships, but you've also ruined my relationship with my own daughter.
You don't deserve her. You tried to harm her with those sleeping pills. You're beyond redemption. And you're not fit to be her mother or her grandchild's grandmother. I've reported you to the police for stealing my necklace. You're a thief. Best luck with that.
Honey?
I'm filing for divorce, you cheater. You made me feel like I was the problem. But it turns out the problem was you all along. I can't believe I've been so forgiving to you and your family, even after you kicked me out. That house is legally mine. I paid for it and it's under my name.
Wait, what? But I thought...
Yes, you thought. But no. I felt sorry for your financial situation, so I acted as though whatever you had was enough to secure the house. It was all my money, and the house is in my name.
Janet, please, don't do this.
I'm not throwing you out. Save your dignity and find your own place. I don't want to see you. It's over. Following the revelations, Janet and Beverly both chose to end their marriages. Janet extended a helping hand to Beverly, offering her a place to stay and assistance in caring for her child until she could regain stability. Their bond grew stronger and they leaned on each other for support. Beverly severed all ties with her family and her ex-husband. Mary, on the other hand, faced mounting debts as her gambling addiction spiraled out of control. She couldn't afford to pay the fine for stealing the necklace, compounding her financial woes. Troy also encountered hardships, downsizing to a small flat with his mother. Losing his job added to his challenges as he struggled to secure new employment.